Hi, I'm Lauren Wireman, creator of Wildflowers Nails, and today I'm going to teach you all about the amazing glitters in our student glitter kit. The Wildflowers Student Glitter Kit contains 18 of our award-winning and most popular glitters, 3 empty storage jars, and 1 empty storage tower. The pigments in our glitters are cosmetic grade, solvent resistant, vegan and cruelty-free, and made with food-grade plastics and polyesters, which makes them safe for you and your clients. These 2 stacks contain our micro glitters, which are safe for lips, eyes, the body, and of course nails. Here are the Wildflowers chunky glitters and paillettes. They're the same top quality as our micro glitters. And here are some of my favorite looks that I've created for some of my clients using these products. We also include in the Wildflowers Glitter Kit an empty stack to store all of your mixed creations and 3 empty mixing jars. The first nail I'd like to teach you is how to do a holographic halo nail using the Wildflowers micro holographic glitters. First, start by applying your favorite brand of gel polish and then cure. To use the glitters, you're probably going to want to grab a brush and go right at it, but don't do that. It's not sanitary to put a brush right in there. The best practice to use is to use the lid of one of your empty mixing jars. Put a little bit of glitter in there and use the glitter out of that, acting as a palette. Use a brush and apply the glitter to the nail. You want to apply it liberally, making sure you cover the entire area. The nail should be nice and sticky. Next, dust any excess glitter off of the nail. If you want to catch the glitter underneath, that's okay as long as you use it on the same person. And last, take your finger, and it's best with a glove on, and gently press the flakes of glitter down. This is what gives it that halo look where you can really see that rainbow when it shines in the light. The holographic glitter looks different under all kinds of different lights, but it never fails that if you go out in the sun, it looks incredible. So remember that for picture taking. The last step is to apply the top coat to protect the glitter and cure. And that's it. The holographic halo nail using the Wildflowers micro holographic glitters and regular gel polish. Next look I'd like to teach you is how to do an ombre holographic halo nail. Begin the same way as the last nail by applying your favorite brand of gel polish, and then cure. This time we're going to pick 3 holographic glitters from the glitter kit. I'm going to be using the gold, the mermaid color, and the cool pink. I'm going to use my brush and begin in the top left corner of the nail, allowing the glitter to become more sparse as I move down the nail. Next, I'll move to the lower right corner. I'll apply my glitter and allow the glitter to become more sparse as I make my way towards the center. And last is the pink, and this you can just slap right on there. This is going to fill in any empty spot that's left. Again, remove any excess glitter, and it's best to use your finger inside of a glove to rub the particles totally flat. That way you get the best holographic shine off the surface of the nail. The last step is top coat, which protects the glitter. And just a tip, if you ever apply your top coat and cure it and have a lump or bump or a little sharp spot, you can buff it and re-top coat, and I promise that shine will come right back. Something else to keep in mind, the direction of the gradient. Doing the gradient diagonally or vertically will elongate the nail. The next nail I'd like to teach you is the sugar nail. This nail begins the same as the others by applying your favorite brand of gel polish and then curing. The next step is to apply top coat to the nail. In this case, I'm using the Wildflowers Metallic Top Coat, which is a tack-free soak-off gel top coat. Whatever top coat you use, make sure you apply it well. Don't cure. Use a scoop, and I'm using one of our iridescent glitters, which is a little bit see-through. and just dusting it onto the surface of the uncured top coat. Now remember, you can reuse the glitter that falls, but you can only use it on that customer. Don't put it back in your jar. Tap off any excess glitter, and if you see a spot you're not happy with, of course, just add more glitter. It's really simple to fix. Make sure you dust off any excess glitter before you cure. And that's all there is to it. Warn your client that their nail's going to feel like sandpaper for a couple days, but it will soften up and it gives such a beautiful textured look. It's quick, it's easy, the glitter will be stuck there for weeks. It's definitely one of my favorites. Now, if your client freaks out and decides that they don't like that texture, you can always add top coat. Next, I'd like to teach you how to do an acrylic glitter fade. For this technique, you'll use one of the Wildflowers mixing jars and some clear acrylic powder and a measuring spoon. There isn't a formula set in stone for how to mix it, but I prefer to do 3 parts of clear acrylic powder. So 1, 2, and 3 to 1 part glitter. So I'm going to grab, this is Tiara, and I'm going to do 1 part, which would be 1 scoop of glitter. Next, pop the cap on there and give it a good shake. That seems to be the best way to blend it. And here is what it looks like. I'm going to take this and add it to my stacker so I can continue to use it. Now, it's very important that you don't get liquid monomer on the stacker jars or on any of the jars because they will fuse closed. Be very careful with your liquid monomer around these jars. To begin the nail, the first thing that I'm going to do is apply a bead of pink acrylic to the base of the nail. You can use whatever pink you like. I happen to be using a cover pink for this particular look, but you can use a clear pink or a camouflage pink, a sparkly pink, whatever you'd like. Next, I'm going to apply a bead of clear acrylic, and this is going to protect the natural nail. That way, when my client comes in and wants to change colors, I don't have to file all the way down to the bare nail, and I don't have to soak it off. Next, I'm going to apply a bead of our mixture. I'm pressing it very, very thin. Glitter can be applied so very thin. And then to feather it, I'm going to use the tip of my brush and just press it upwards towards the cuticle area. From here, in order to protect this so we can shape it and file it into the perfect nail, I have to encapsulate this with a bead of clear acrylic. So I'm using a bead of clear acrylic and my brush, and I am covering all of the glitter that I just applied. This gives the nail its strength and allows me to shape it into the perfect shape. Every brand of acrylic is a little bit different and needs to be used a little bit differently, but the best tip I can give you is don't get the monomer on your client's skin as it will cause allergies, so be careful. Next, you want to shape and file your nail as usual. There's nothing different about shaping and filing a nail that has glitter. And of course, top coat is the best part, like the grand finale that our clients always wait for. Isn't it beautiful? I feel like this look is even easier than pink and whites, and it's even faster. Next, I'd like to teach you the encapsulated fading smile line. This is a more advanced technique. For this, I'm going to mix 3 parts clear acrylic powder with 1 part of the purple micro glitter called Genie. But you can do this with any of our micro glitters. Next, I'm going to give the jar a good shake, and then I'm going to open it up and take a look. And here's what it looks like. To begin my nail, I need to do what's called a reverse application. So I'm going to apply the pink first and create a smile line using my acrylic. I'm flattening the back and building up the smile line area. This is going to give me a space to be able to fit the glitter inside of the nail. Next, I'm going to pick up a bead of our mixture, and I'm applying it to the wall of the smile line. I'm using the tip of my brush. I'm making sure it gets all the way up in the corners and all the way against that pink. Even if you go on top a little bit, it's no big deal. Now I'll jump back to that beautiful tiara mix and add just a very thin amount of that to the tip. I'm going to feather it just a tiny bit into that purple. This gives the nail the incredible illusion of depth. And by placing the smile line this way, it actually elongates the nail. The last part is encapsulating all of this. So I'm going to take a bead of my clear acrylic, and I'm going to make sure that I cover every bit of this, even all the way up into those little corners of the smile line. It's very important that every bit of this is covered and encapsulated. That way I can shape and file this nail into the perfect shape. And here you can see from the side, all of that glitter is tucked down in and encapsulated. The last step is shaping and filing, and again, nothing different when it comes to shaping and filing the nail. You don't have to worry about filing the glitter or that the glitter will lose its shine. And of course, the grand finale, the top coat, the best part. And here's the finished look. Next, I'd like to teach you how to mix glitter into hard gel for a glitter overlay. Now keep in mind, gel and glitter can be expensive, especially high quality, so you only want to do this if it's a color that you're going to use on a lot of clients. Here I'm mixing the holographic silver, the holographic cool pink, and some of the color called Tutu. I'm giving it a whirl with a spatula to get it dispersed well. And here's what it looks like. This is going to be a very popular color that I will use on a lot of clients. It's also important to make sure that the gel maintains the same viscosity, so don't add too much glitter. Prepare the nail by following the manufacturer's instructions. And then I'm going to take my brush and basically just paint this gel onto the nail. It's really that simple. And for certain clients who really like a certain color or a certain look, this is something that you can even fill when they come in weeks later. Now, if there's any lumps or bumps, you can shape and file and then finish with one final top coat and cure. This is just another beautiful way to use those micro holographic glitter. Next, I'd like to teach you about paillettes. Now, paillette's just a fancy word that means sequins, but it sounds super professional. Begin by applying a white gel polish to the nail and cure. Next, apply another coat of white gel polish. We are going to leave this coat uncured. I'm going to grab my stylus and add a tiny bit of poster tack to the tip of it. Then I'm going to dump out a little bit of twinkle glitter. It's best to do this on a flat surface because they're very easy to pick up. Next, use your stylus with the poster tack and pick up the paillettes. You can place them right where you want them into the wet surface of the gel polish. The reason that I like to use poster tack as opposed to a glob of, say, top coat on the tip of my stylus is because it keeps the pieces of glitter nice and clean and dry. And if I cure this and want to utilize the tacky layer, I can without worrying about it contaminating my glitter. I love the way this nail looks like the lights are literally flashing on it. It's one of my favorites. When everything's just the way you want it, cure the nail. Then apply a top coat over the paillettes. Make sure that the top coat is covering them. Gel top coat doesn't seem to like paillettes very much, so it will try to scoot off. Be quick about flash curing that top coat between fingers. Do one final cure. And here is the finished nail. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, my name is Lauren Wireman, and I'm the creator of Wildflowers Nails. I hope that you'll visit our website, www.wildflowersnails.com. There's plenty more videos there. We have devoted our time and effort into making amazing products that make your life as a nail tech easier and providing incredible education to help you make the money that you deserve for your hard work and efforts. I do hope that you'll join us at one of our nail art bootcamp classes across the country. Some of the products featured in today's video are the Wildflowers Metallic Tack-Free Top Coat, the Wildflowers Scrubby Brush, the Wildflowers Dotting Tool, and the Wildflowers 3D Silver Nail Art Brush. Thank you so much for watching.